Thank you for allowing me to be here with you today. I was really excited to attend this program, and then life happened. I want you to know tools that I use and I share with my clients for when life happens, and sometimes we have absolutely no control. I utilize breathing as a tool to help myself, and I recommend it to the majority of my clients as a way to help to regulate, to relax, to help to decrease blood pressure, stop headaches, and just to relax. I use breathing as a tool because it is the one that I always have with me, and it is one that I know is effective personally and scientifically. Breathing is a way to help our bodies to recognize where we are by allowing us to recognize what's happening in the present moment. Okay? We use our breath as a tool to say, hey, you know what? Things are not as bad as you thought they were. We can relax. We can stop producing cortisol. We can stop producing adrenaline. And we can do all of that with our breath. Okay? So the way the science works is our sympathetic nervous system, which is doing its absolute best to keep us safe and say, hey, I think something's going on. Maybe we should prepare to, I don't know, defend ourselves, run away, hide, whatever it is. Our sympathetic nervous system is saying, hey, I want to protect you. I really, really do. Let's do whatever we can to stay safe, okay? Now, all the time, those feelings aren't really substantiated. They can't be justified. But hey, we know that we want to stay safe, right? Sometimes we need to clear our head a bit just so we can think things through a little bit more. And like, oh, it's not what I thought it was. And that's where your breath comes in. Because your parasympathetic nervous system, which is what says, hey, I think we're okay, taps into your vagus nerve, which says, hey, let me go talk to some people, right? And it goes over and it says, you know, I think this situation isn't really what I thought it was, so we can stop with the excess production of all the other hormones and chemicals that we don't really need right now, okay? So when we breathe deeply, when we inhale deeply, and when we exhale longer, exhale, that is the trigger for our vagus nerve to say, hey, wait a minute, they're breathing slowly. If they're breathing slowly, maybe this isn't the emergency that we thought it was. So we want to take our time to be able to have that nice deep breath, several deep breaths, to say, okay, we're all right. So I encourage my clients to sit down, lie down, stand, be in a meeting, right? Because we're talking about workplace stressors sometimes. And take the deep breaths that you need so that you can exhale and get yourself back to where you need to be a little more quickly, okay? So we start with a nice deep inhale through our nose. We're gonna hold, okay? And then we're gonna exhale slowly through our mouth. So that's a nice deep inhale through our nose, okay? We're gonna hold for about the same count, about 4 or 5. And then we're going to exhale for as long as you can, preferably longer than your inhale. I generally recommend if you're going to inhale for about 4, I want you to try to exhale for about 6, okay? Because it is the longer exhale that triggers the vagus nerve, which allows you to recognize safety. And we can move on, okay? So we're gonna inhale through our nose. Hold. Exhale. And while you're in the moment, I hope you recognize that feeling of that comes about when you exhale. I think it's a really nice feeling personally. But just to review one more time, we're going to inhale through our nose for about a count of 4. Hold. Exhale. Okay. So again, while we are doing this exercise, it's about a 4-4-6-4. And on the handout that you have, it's noted as like box breathing, because generally it's a 4-4-4-4. But remember, it is in the exhale that we get the release. So we want our exhale to be a little bit longer. So it could be 4-4-6-4, 4-5-6-4, whatever works for you, because we do want you to be comfortable. This is an exercise that is supposed to help you to relax, okay? So we are going to do about a 3 rotation breath. And then, excuse me, I would like to have us do a little bit of a guided meditation while we continue to breathe. Guided meditations are great ways to relax and take yourself away from a situation for a moment. And I think they are really a beautiful way to help your body calm down and relax and allow you some space to just be for a few moments, okay? So we're gonna do a 3 rotation practice, 4-5-6-4, okay? And then we're gonna go into our guided meditation, all right? So remember, inhaling through our nose, holding, exhaling through our mouth, okay? And all this time we're being gentle with ourselves, because even if our counts aren't perfect, right? You're still learning. Might be your first time, might be your second, might not be your cup of tea at all. But thank you for trying, right? Because it's always good to try to add a tool to your tool bag than not have one and you need one. And you say, oh man, wish I had tried that deep breathing exercise. So we're going to inhale through our nose. Exhale through our mouth. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. felt a little something even with those 3 breaths, and recognize that there may be potential for something greater there if we do it for an extended period of time. I encourage clients to breathe deeply, 3 or 4 breaths, 3 to 4 times a day, and for about 5 to 10 minutes before bedtime. Okay, it can be beneficial for improving sleep quality as well, to help your body to reset before it's time for bed. And also, if you have trouble sleeping and you wake often during the night, it can be an opportunity for you to just get your body back down to a baseline and help you to go back to sleep. Okay? There's a lot more to sleep hygiene than that, but you can use your breath as a key to get you in the door. Okay? Now, our breath is a tool that we have with us throughout all of our lives. Our breath is a tool that we can use in those frustrating moments in the workplace when it's like, you know what? I just need a moment. And did you see that sneaky breath I took right there? I just need a moment. Yeah. So, allowing myself to regulate in a space that may be very challenging is also a way that we can use our breath. I highly encourage it. There are some meetings that you go into and it's like, yeah, really? I had no clue. Okay? So, our breath is a tool that we have with us all the time. I highly encourage you to utilize it in a way that serves you living your best life. Okay? I said we were going to go into a nice, in my opinion, relaxing guided meditation as we continue to talk about our breath and the influence and impact it has on our lives. Okay? So, again, if you have the privilege of, having relaxing sounds in your office, definitely in your home, in the spaces where you are, I do not encourage you to practice guided meditations while you're driving. That is not safe. That is the antithesis of what we're doing here. So please do this while you are stationary, okay? But if you have the privilege to do this once or twice a week, once or twice a day, if it's your choice, I highly encourage it. It's relaxing activity, good just to start your day, to end the day, to reset during the day. Yes, I'm a huge proponent of breathwork. Okay? And I like the beach. I'm not there with you all, but if I were, I would definitely ask you where you like to be, one of your favorite places. I encourage you to find your happy place. Okay? The place that makes your heart smile, the place that makes you just giddy and tingly and feeling good. It could be a memory of an event. It could be just a place in general. It could be a thought. It could be anything. What is your peaceful place? What is the thing that makes your heart smile? So for me, I have several. Presently, my peaceful place is the beach. I grew up near water. I currently live near the water. That was very important for me to get back to. So I like to go to the beach in my head, in my heart. That is the place where I like to go to relax, right? So I encourage you, if you are comfortable, to soften the lids of your eyes gently. We're going to find our breath and use it as our anchor point, okay? as we go on this guided journey, we're going to be focusing on our peaceful place, your peaceful place, okay? So, my eyes are going to be softened. I know where I am. I'm comfortable in this space, okay? Only if you are comfortable, soften your eyelids, okay? So, we're finding our breath, we're finding our anchor, okay? And if you find yourself distracted during this meditation, go back to the breath, okay? It's natural for the mind to drift occasionally. We have over 22,000 thoughts a day. Some of them aren't always going to be directed on the thing that we should be focused on. Okay? So, remember breathing in through our nose, holding, and exhaling through our mouth. As we find our anchor, we're going to take a step or two down a set of stairs. Again, we are using our breath as our anchor point as we take 2 more steps down the staircase, being mindful of our surroundings. The walls are a soft yet gritty, but slick with a bit of water. We are beginning to catch hints of salt in the air. We're taking our time going down the staircase, using our breath as an anchor, recognizing that we are feeling the air a bit more, it's a bit misty. We're still getting those hints of salt in the atmosphere, and our skin is beginning to glow with the warmth. There's mist in the air, there's salt, there's heat. As we use our breath and we continue to go down the stairs, our foot touches a sturdy platform with a bit of sand. And as we make contact with the sand, the kiss of the sun becomes warmer. That salt air becomes stronger. The mist gets just a bit cooler as it kisses our skin. We've noticed the light has become much brighter, and we walk towards this bright light. As we step across this threshold and into the sandy dunes of this beautiful turquoise beach, we feel soft shells in the sand as we take a few more steps closer to the salty water. The impact of the sea air is with us. Our breath is keeping us as this excitement runs through our body because this is our favorite place. We are amazed by the beauty of this space, taking it all in, feeling the warmth of the sun on our skin, the strong, pungent salt air, the sea mist kissing us as we step closer and closer to the sea. The softness of the sand surprises us. Been to many beaches before. The sand is soft and silky, not packed under our feet. It's a different experience. It's pleasant, it's calming, it's relaxing. As we take this in with each deep breath, and we recognize the joy with each exhale, we're allowing our body to take in the peace of this moment. As we get closer to the shoreline, we decide to have a seat. Just close enough so the waves kiss our feet, but don't wet our seats. We're in this moment, in this place, taking in this time for the beautiful moment that it is. We are allowing ourselves to just sit and rest. It is a calm, beautiful moment. Our breath is sustaining us. Let's just sit here for a few moments in quiet reflection, taking our time to just be present in this moment with this beautiful view before us, around us, above and beneath. Remember taking our time, using our breath as an anchor. Slowly, we'll take our time. We'll allow our eyelids to soften and open slowly. mindful of the light. We're going to take our time stand up slowly, dust the sand off. We're going to continue to use our breath as our anchor and allow ourselves to take in these last few beautiful views as we prepare to return to the present moment. Breathe in deeply, taking in the salt air, feeling those last few kisses of the sun on our skin, walking through the dunes, trailing our hands along the seagrass. That last moment of sun on our back as we begin to go up the stairs, still using our breath as our anchor, focal point. Take 2 stairs, being mindful of what's before us. Another stair. Because our breath is still our anchor and we are still present in the moment. As we leave this space, recognizing our breath as our anchor, knowing that our breath is with us at all times. This is a tool that we have access to. We can create these moments for ourselves as well. Continue to climb one step at a time, feeling the warmth of the other sun as you ascend from this beautiful moment of relaxation. Taking our breath, being present in the moment. Putting your tool where it will safely be, always with you, guarded by your heart. I do hope you enjoyed that guided meditation. I do hope that you will find it useful in your days. And again, thank you for allowing me to be present with you in this way. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I hope I hear from you all soon. Bye-bye.